This is Might and Magic, Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Later on the series was known as Might and Magic Heroes, but this is the best individual scenario that was ever written for it. It's all about Greek mythology. You play the parts of gods. I've decided to play it as Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty. You are generally bored with things, and this is definitely an amusing diversion. More than likely there will be some mortals to toy with along the way, and of course the company of a few men to pass the time with. Now, I've picked Aphrodite because it's a rampart type, dwarves and elves type troops, and there is another one further south that I can take over. I know I've got to head south because the objective of the game, of course you can win by destroying all your opponents, but the main way, the best way, is finding the Titan's cuirass, which is down in the underworld. And the only way to the underworld is on the south edge of the map. So I've got to secure my local area and find all its resources, and then move south by boat. That's the strategy. Cupid has always been prone to merriment such as this, so he was your first choice. This is for the heroes. Aeneas was a Trojan hero, so you figure out he'll be a good one for fighting battles and all that serious stuff. So here we are. I've got Cupid the ranger and Aeneas the druid. The druid will already have a spell book, but this guy won't. So, this one is right outside one of my two towns, so I may as well go in there and see what new recruitment I can do. So, centaurs. There's no recruit all button, that came in later iterations of the series. But that's all this place produces, is the lowest level troops there are. So I want to do better than that. I want to get a homestead going and get some archers. Elvish archers. So I'll recruit those, and quick way to pick them up is that there is no Mages Guild or blacksmith yet on this town. So let's start collecting things. That's a barrier, skeletons. I don't want to fight right away, but I will pick up this chest. You get a choice between experience or gold, and I know that the heroes, your early heroes, are going to hit level cap, so I'll be taking gold every time. Now, temple. Raise morale of my troops. Now, when I can get past these skeletons, there'll be a free hero here, experience here, and the ability to promote all my troops here, as long as I've got the money. But that's a bit later. Okay. Remove obstacle spell. And I'll get the money next time. Now my other hero is a long way from the town. Now, there's a fight there, but I don't need to do that just to pick up this chest. I probably won't make it back to the town on the first turn, because I'm going to collect things as I go. And I can't quite get the lumber mill for 1 wood per turn. But I didn't want to look into the other town. Now this is the one that is fully developed. If I look in here at what I can get, There's already a Mages Guild here. When the heroes first arrive, I want them to be able to get a war machine as well. So I'll get that done in the first week. And I can recruit Grand Elves. The buildings have already been promoted. So these are very different towns. Battle Dwarves, very resilient. And the basic troops are Centaurs, promoted to Centaur captains. So that's turn one. Whoops, what's it doing? Okay, I can get one step closer to the lumber mill. Right, it's day 2. Every 7 days I'll be able to recruit more troops in the towns. Let's continue on. 2 wood per day. Right, I'll keep going towards the town. Some ore, just a single cache, one off. I have no spell book to record the spell with. That's what I've got to get up to town for that. I think I'll just pick up that gold next turn. Let's continue with the other hero. 1,000 gold. Don't need that well because I haven't used up any magic points. That would restore it. Let's get this first. Refugee camp. That's a random monster type that you can get, but there's a morale problem sticking undead in the same army with living troops. So no, I will not recruit those. I'll nip up to here. No, more mercury, and I can't quite make that chest. But in the town here, the good town, or is it? No, this is the smaller one. I definitely want to get a mage guild in here. Right, other town. What can we build here now? I think Enchanted Spring for Pegasi. Be able to recruit just then. So that's still all waiting for a hero to pick them up. Troops can't move without a hero. And that's for turn 2. Grab the gold, don't fight the skeletons. 500 gold from the Irish looking place. Now these boats I will definitely need later, so I just want to take note that they're near the southernmost town. So that's where I'm going to be sending troops through once I've done my own local area. And I can finally make it back to here. Get a spell book for the ranger, and the spells you'll be able to cast are haste, slow, protection from water, dispel, and magic arrow. Now, anything else to do here? These are all upgraded. I kind of tend to wait on Dendroid archers because those are very slow int type troops. What else can I use? I can bring the Mage Guild up to level 2. Second level spells. Spells 3rd level and higher, the heroes have to have special abilities to be able to learn them. But this guy will now also have Scuttle Boat, Ice Bolt, Disrupting Ray and Fortune. So he'll be able to do a bit of spell fighting. Right. Now, can we go this way? No. So which fight do I want to do first? I probably ought to connect the roads to my 2 towns. So as first priority, I'll go for these skeletons. Oh, I can't get there yet. You know, the other hero. Of course. Right, now it's time to head for here. And what we can do in here, I'll fill in the gap by making dwarf cottage. Recruit them and add them to the army. I did that spell book. Okay, now I must go and have a look at this. Yes, gold mine, very nice. Next turn. Okay, your eye wanders to the king of Crete, Minos. Remember, I'm Aphrodite, goddess of beauty. He's a handsome man who is reportedly very talented. Curious, you go and find out how talented he is. The rumours were true, and you reward his various talents with a few well-proportioned diversions within his castle. Okay. Gold mine, 1,000 per day. Now, that's pretty strong. Fire elemental stopping me go any further in that direction, but it was well worth the diversion. Now I can go for these skeletons, to connect up the roads between my towns. So I can make it all the way there now. Out from the bushes jump a misfit band of thieves led by a dashing man. He introduces himself as Skyron and says, "If you give me all of your gold, I will let you go. Otherwise, I'll throw you into the sea so a tortoise may eat you up." You decline his thoughtful offer. Skeletons, awed by the power of your forces, begin to scatter. Do you wish to pursue and engage them? I think the games have changed one way or another concerning whether you get the experience for things if you let them run away. If you're a necromancer, you always don't want to do the fight. Let's have a look. I'll let them run away this time and see if there's any sign of my getting any experience. What was that XP? Experience 58, but I needed to look at it before I tried it. Anyway, they're gone. And 1,000 experience, up to level 2 druid. Now, there's only so many different skills you can have. So when it offers you a basic skill, it will be a new one you haven't already got, and you want it to be something you really want. And I don't want Eagle Eye. So advanced wisdom is not very good either. Allows your hero to learn 4th level spells. Okay, eventually it might be okay. Eagle Eye is 40% chance to learn any first or second level spell used in combat. Learning spells off your enemies, in other words. Right. Now, I'm going to get an extra hero from this jail next turn. Right, another skeleton group. This time I'm gonna. I probably can't open the. Yeah. Dialogue boxes in games of this age don't let you go back to the old dialogue, the other dialogue boxes. It's they take over control of the whole program until you answer them. So this time I will engage them. Okay. First thing I do is see if I can cast a good spell from my hero. And remember I have Magic Arrow and Ice Bolt for direct damage. I have that's my spell points, isn't it? Yeah. So I can cast 2 magic arrows or 1 ice bolt. I'll do 1 magic arrow. Let's see. He's the one that's going to be harder to attack because of the terrain. Okay. Oh, there we go. Right. And I killed 3 of them. Right. Skeletons. There's an automatic combat thing, but I'll do the first one manually. Centaurs. Right, now I don't have to move the archers. The archers can defend themselves. Now that broken arrow symbol is because of the distance. When they get closer, I'll do more damage. But I took out more than the spell did. There's only 4 of those left. Now, let's charge at them with the Pegasi. Dwarves probably won't reach them by the time the battle's over, but I'll give back up the centaurs. Okay. I lost 2 centaur captains, but that's all. Right. Now, what do we have over here? Mine, 2 ore per day. Money. A new spell or a new skill. Basic mysticism, which is regenerating 2 spell points per day. That's okay. Now, we've got, what are these guys? Marksmen blocking the way. That's not good. Go pick up those first. But I do have to get them out of the way. They're stopping me from linking up. And later, since most of the troops will come from this city, I'll be taking them around here to get promoted rather than building all the promotion buildings. Right, now, I do have to do some building in both places. This is the stronger city. I think probably what it needs most is a tavern for new heroes when they're needed. I'll be needing them when my 2 main heroes start going south to other players' territory. Now the other town. Right, I think I will just, it's day 4, take a town hall for 1,000 gold per day. go. Let's get our new hero. Free the hero imprisoned there who pledges loyalty to your cause. But what kind of hero? What kind of troops? Okay, he's got castle type troops. Like white magic in Magic the Gathering. Soldiers. So, what we can do is pass them over to our fighting hero. All but one. There won't be so much of a morale problem there. Okay, I don't have room for all the types, so I'll keep all 11 of those. Right. Oops, stop it. So this new hero, Ingham, can go back and defend castle. He can get, well, he's already got a spell book, but he can get those spells. I think what I should do is the blacksmith now. So, first aid tent for 750, and I want my other hero to get one of those as well. Right, that's that. Let's go back down near the jail. Now, those guys are defending some rubble, or possibly more. Let's just move a little bit further in. Yeah, I can't really tell. I'll get the easy stuff first. Right. Now, I can now consolidate my troops because if I promote all those guys, and I'll promote the archers as well, they can now be merged. Like that, and that, and that. Where'd it go? Come on. I just have to select the other one. Yeah, okay. Here it is. Now, either one of my heroes can take the archers here, and I think this is a better troop. Probably can't join them up beforehand to merge their armies because they're on opposite sides of them. Oh, they're going to run away. Okay, now with archers, I definitely do want to let them run away because they'll always kill some of my troops, whereas melee troops, weak ones, may not. So I don't want to engage it. Right, let's see what joining up these guys does. Let's see. How do I want to do this? The ranger is better at fighting. At this stage, I probably don't want to merge them up because I want to be clearing the easy stuff in both directions. Now that I've cleared the roads through, I think I'll keep them in their own areas. This one, he hasn't visited there yet, but I think his troops, most of his troops are already promoted. So, yeah, you come back down south. Can't get to there. I'll go for the knolls. Oh, you see the great ravine that created after the fall of Troy. You know that Priam's daughter Laodice was, or Laodice was swallowed by it during the fall of Troy. It's always best to keep well away from such places. Marauders. This time, I've got the same problem, haven't I? I need to look at the experience before the fight. Let's have a close look at. That might be magic though. Thing down there. Just getting out of the way. Gems. Plus one level for 2,000. Right, level 2 ranger. Advanced archery. I definitely want that. Tactics is getting to move your troops around before the battle starts. Okay. Keep going. Right, and this guy, I'm going to count this little area as being in the Northern Territory, so let's just head that way. I've got one town I didn't build anything in yet. And I can go for City Hall, but it's day 5. I'll be getting more troops soon. So I built a citadel, 50% increase in base creature growth. Now, that's it. Day 6. It seems that Mino's wife, Pasiphae, has decided to badmouth you for giving him rewards. Angered, you pay her a visit. For your prudish behaviour, I'm going to give you a little desire for bulls. After all, that's what this is. You leave her stunned, feeling pleased with yourself. What a hoot. It appears that Pasiphae convinced an advisor to create a costume that would attract a bull. Well, it worked, and she gave birth to the Minotaur. Minos is extremely ticked off and has put the two of them in a labyrinth. How much more hysterical could this get? I learned from that monk-looking guy an earthquake spell. Zombies want the desire to join you. No, I don't want to do that, but I definitely want to get the experience for them. This time I'll get a start off with a spell. Oh, this one doesn't have any direct damage spells. I mean, I could do an earthquake on them, but it's waste. Cure, haste. No. I'll save my spell points and I'll make sure the Minotaurs go not Minotaurs, Centaurs go that way. Shoot arrows at the middle group. Oh, and I've got that other group of archers. And the dwarves can come down and defend the archers. Oh, they're all going that way, so I can still shoot at them with archery. But let's go for that small group. In fact, let's go for the smallest group. Yep. Archers. And at this stage, I'll just turn it on auto combat. made them sick. Lost 2 for a gain of 20. Okay, now I can get this stuff. Wood. Cash. This is a lookout tower. Flitting around the tower, you see a group of 7 doves. You remember a story about the Pleiades, 7 daughters of Atlas and Pleione. They were turned into doves by Zeus to protect them from the attentions of Orion. Right, now you see that circular bit now on the mini-map. I can see what's the other side of the mountains, and it's one of those high risk, high reward areas. Mages, wizards, although those are actually monks. Ogre Magi. What are they? Gorgons. Though they're not going to come and attack me. In fact, I can't even easily get to that zone. So, carry on. What's the other one doing? $500 from there. Okay, now it looks like I've got to go for some Knoll and Lizard Man archers. And they're not running away. Okay, let's. I've got 9 points left. I can't do 2 magic arrows, so I'll do an ice bolt on the largest group. Killed 2. I think I can trust the auto attack with this sort of battle. Well, they're picking on my Pegasi. And the centaurs decided to go for the larger group. As long as you've got someone standing right in front of a bunch of archers, they can't shoot. They have to attack you anyway. Okay, I lost 3 troops, but 2 Pegasi. That's the ones that they picked on. Okay. Now they were guarding a crystal mine, a clue to the location of the cuirass, but I know where it is anyway, so that's that. Now I've finished off this guy's turn. Right, he's got to get that mercury factory. Okay, so that's that little area. Now head back to the Northern Territory. And building on day 6. I think I'll get the castle on day 7. I'll get City Hall's 2,000 gold a day a bit earlier. Oops, that didn't actually do anything. I didn't put that down. Right. Yeah, the smaller village. I'm not going to build these upgrade buildings because of that tower where I can take the troops for promotion. I can either do Dendroid archers or Citadel, Marketplace. I don't think I've got any marketplaces, so I ought to get one. You'll be able to exchange these different kinds of resources here. I fall short on one of them for getting a good building. And the more advanced buildings are, and the more advanced the troops are that they make, the more likely it is that it'll have a requirement of the rarer resources. Oh, whoa! An enemy is a blue hero. Now, where did he go? Over there. Okay, he's up in the northern area. I need to hightail it back there. Already visited that. Now, if I don't take the fight to him, well, there's a factory still not claimed yet. Yeah, I haven't actually been in that zone. I mean, I can take it after him if he does. Is it going to give me any clue? Oh, yes. Okay, dungeon type. He's got some of those gazer things that shoot beams out of their eyes. Actually, the gnolls there are a different type. Wouldn't be too bad. How much movement have I got left? I think I've got to, I might as well end this turn in the castle. I'll check whether there's anything I can recruit now. That's not what I meant to press. I've already recruited everything. There's these guys waiting there. Right, it's day 7. So I think what I'll get is Citadel for the recruitment next time. Yeah, and I'll be able to get a whole heap more troops into this area and see that blue fellow off. Okay, Dendroid archers, can't do that. All right. That's all I can recruit today. Yeah. Now, other hero. I think I can leave the invader to Aeneas. Cupid will carry on. Piece of a lost ancient map. Very small piece. Tiny bits here, here, and here. What it shows you is a black and white version of the terrain only, with none of the items, buildings, or anything else on it. And you have to recognize it when you see it. But that's way down in the underworld. Okay. Pick up the freebies. Now, get those centaurs to complete the circle, they'll probably join me. No, I can't get to them now. Okay, end of the first week. So I think that might be the right place to end the first video. See you for week 2 later.